Let me put it this way. I don't love Krishna because he's God. I love God because he's Krishna. Krishna likes soft butter. That was definitely difficult because a lot of people started, just making fun out of me, mocking what I was doing. But deep down within, it's almost like filling a God-shaped hole in the heart.
It's beautiful.
So especially, in fact, yesterday I was just speaking to a friend and they said, why don't you chant more? You chant very simple mantras. And I was like, because the essence is there in just that syllable. That if you just chant Radha or Krishna, that's enough. That we don't need to overcomplicate it. I might look like a strong fella with a, macho, but I think it's important that as men of today, we also accept our emotions and we accept that we're not fully always in control of everything.
Hi Radhika, welcome
Bani.
to After Hours. I cannot even begin to tell you what a big fan I am of you, and I'm doing this for my mum because she's a massive fan.
I'm usually quite good with mums.
Yeah, I think you really have a way with mums. I think you're winning them over, and I think that last year she really wanted to come when you were performing in Delhi, and we just couldn't manage to come. So I was like, you know what, this year I'll meet
Sorry,
him.
Mom.
I'll take you this year for sure. But thank you so much for coming, and it is
grateful.
Such a pleasure to have you here.
Great honor and privilege to be on this incredible podcast.
How are you feeling today? Are you feeling settled? Are you feeling happy? Are you tired? How are you feeling today?
All right, I'm going to be honest. I am feeling like Mumbai is chewing me up and spitting me out.
Yeah.
It's definitely an intense place to come, but also a place of great beauty and culture and friendship and food.
What have you been enjoying eating?
Well, there's been great vegan eateries like Earth Cafe. I checked that out. Yesterday I went to a place called Bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah, Bougie. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
And I'm with a friend or a group of friends who are real foodies.
Yeah.
And so I don't even look at the menu. I just order, and I'm just
order for the table.
I'm like,
and I'm
as long
in
as
for the
it's
ride.
vegetarian, vegan.
Yeah.
As long as it's sattvic food, I can eat it. So it's been great.
When did Ravi Patni become sattvic?
When did Ravi become sattvic? I think I'm still working on it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But it all started in 2007 when I came across monks and chanting and Bhakti and the Bhagavad Gita. Now, you have to understand one thing. I wasn't brought up in this tradition. I'm born and raised in London, studied there. And so for me, it was very alien in one sense. So when I did come across it, it was fresh. It wasn't based off impressions, and I wasn't forced to read it. It was inquisitiveness. I genuinely wanted to find out more. Yeah. So 2007, it all started rolling through.
Yeah. And I mean, I've obviously heard you say that there are two reasons why one could turn to spirituality.
Yeah.
One is curiosity, and then one is crisis, if I'm not mistaken. So of the two, it was crisis for you initially, or curiosity first?
I think it was definitely crisis. I think we learn more from rock bottom than we do from mountain tops.
Yeah.
You think about the biggest moments of life, changes that happen. It's usually when there's pain involved or when there's a change in situation involved. And so at the time, my wife now, but we were dating, she broke up with me. And I was in Spain, of all places, on a retreat. I'd been convinced by monks to go on a retreat.
Yeah.
And she sent me a text message saying it's over.
Oh.
And imagine breaking up with someone on text message.
Ooh.
It's like, who does that?
Who does that?
I know. And so I see the message and I'm trying to furiously reply back. I'm typing like crazy on this phone. And all I get back is message send failure.
Oh, you were blocked.
Yeah, I don't know what, but maybe she blocked me. I thought it was a signal issue this whole time. I'm going to ask my wife when I get back.
I'm sorry. I may just have burst that bubble.
I think you just did, Bani. But anyway, message send failure. And I just came across these two options. I said, either I go back to my room and I cry about it.
Yeah.
Or I get stuck in with these monks. And chant and dance. And that's exactly what I did. And yeah, I haven't looked back since. I've been enamored and charmed and connected and found so much joy through this practice.
You know, one could argue it turned out quite well because you did get the girl, and then you also got the path, and you know,
Thanks, Krishna.
it was fated.
Yeah, I'm
Krishna
grateful to
really
God.
gave you everything.
Grateful to God. Grateful
Yeah.
to God.
But
He's taken a lot of other things away.
Yeah, what would they be?
He's taken away friendships that didn't support. He's taken away opportunities that actually would have been detrimental to my consciousness. He's taken away moments of material elation and absorption. And in return, I've got a very simple, but very busy and very engaged lifestyle that's surrounded by spirituality. So I'm very grateful to God for that, actually.
But what were these friendships that weren't serving you? Just so that if there are young people watching, they should have some idea of, you know, how they can identify relationships that don't serve them.
I've always had a lot of friends around me.
Yeah.
It's in my karma, I guess, that I've always been surrounded by lots of people. And so even when I was about 16 or 17, I was already partying. And so it's very normal in London culture. Like it is.
I went there when I was 18. I can tell you, I cannot tell you, as this sheltered, protected Delhi girl. At like I turned 18 at uni, right? And then you go, and man, the party culture it's bizarre.
Yeah. If you're a party person, go to London. I mean, but yeah, from the age of 16, I had a fake ID, and I was already buying alcohol.
Nice.
Mom, if you're watching this, then yeah,
forgive me.
I think you already knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were going out a lot at the time, and when I turned towards spirituality, then people thought I was crazy. Like, why would you give up popularity and, you know, being in the crew, in the scene, to go and be with monks and chant Hare Krishna? Like, you're gonna get brainwashed.
Yeah.
Like,
they're gonna think you're quite uncool as well, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so that was definitely difficult because a lot of people started, you know, just making fun out of me, mocking what I was doing. But deep down within, okay, on the surface, I was shaking. I was like, am I sure I want to give up what I've got?
Yeah.
But deep down within, it's almost like filling a God-shaped hole in the heart.
That's beautiful.
And yeah.
Well said. Say that again, please.
Yeah, a God-shaped hole in the heart that was looking to be filled with love, filled with something greater. And I think the more and more that I reflect upon it, and the more people ask me the question, the more I realize that I was being held all the time.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story?
Absolutely.
There was
all
once
years.
a person walking side by side with God on a beach. Picture it?
Yeah.
And the person says to God that, why is it in the good times I see two sets of footprints in the sand? I see mine and I see yours walking right beside me. But in the hard times, I only see one set of footprints in the sand. I see my own.
Can I finish that?
Yeah.
It's because God says, I was carrying you.
Yeah. God replies, he looks back at the person and says, you were right. There are only one set of footprints in the sand when it's hard times, but it's not your own that you're seeing. It's me as I carry you, my child.
I read this in my school assembly when I was 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Gives me goosebumps. Look at
that. It does. And I always go back to it. I always go back to it because, I mean, it's a pattern I've recognized about myself as well, that I do tend to seek God out far more when I'm going through crisis, right? It's almost that, it's not that I don't practice gratitude or, you know, I'm not consciously living in gratitude. I am very grateful for the life that I have, and it is a wonderful life. But, you know, it's in those really bad sort of gut-wrenching moments that you remember, God, please save me.
Yeah.
You know, and then I almost hold myself responsible, being like, you know what, I recognize that I haven't reached out to you, but forgive me, it won't happen again. And it kind of always happens again. But I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
But through all of those hard times, I do feel carried.
Yeah. And see, like, there's a lesson in that also, that oftentimes when there's hard moments of pain, frustration, loneliness, even one could call it depression, then the obvious thing to do, or the very natural thing to do, is to look up into the sky and say, God, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
But really, what the Gita teaches us, what Bhakti teaches us, is not why is this happening to me, but rather what is this trying to teach me? When the lesson is genuinely understood, that the thing passes.
Yeah. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you.
It's happening for, and it's really difficult to see it when it does happen. You know,
Yeah,
when,
it's a retrospective
it's
thought.
fully like Steve Jobs, His Holiness Steve Jobs. He once said, you can't connect the dots going forwards.
Yeah.
You don't know why things are happening, but you can, when you look back, you're like, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. All of these points in my life have come to this moment, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah. All of these points have come to this moment when Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma are coming and sitting front row.
Yeah, I mean, that was at Krishna Das's concert, and it's incredible that so many people are coming to the chanting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen even recently there's a picture of him with a clicker.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was one of the coolest people in the world, because I'm like, me and him could be friends now.
Yeah. You know, so it's amazing to see celebrities embrace just this sort of, you know, cultural I won't even call it shift, because I think this is India. This is just what we've grown up with.
Yeah.
But
in another sense, it is a shift, I think.
yeah. And it's so unfortunate that it's
Yeah.
coming from the West.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think when you're so close to a mountain, it's hard to see how big it is.
Yeah.
But because I didn't have fortune, or karmically, or by whatever, fate, whatever you call it, being born in a culture which is so far removed from the Vedic, from Bhakti,
Yeah.
when I came across it, I was like, this is incredible.
It's
Like
a
the
mine.
wealth of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Amala Puran, which is the sweetest, nectarian, most juice-filled scripture that I've ever met or read in my life. And when I came across it, I genuinely felt like this is the solution.
Yeah.
This is the solution that people are looking for.
Hmm.
And so I'm trying my best to not just know it, but go it,
Live it.
and also show it.
Yeah.
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 I'm trying my best.
No, I think, I mean, you are doing incredibly well. And I must take this moment to tell you how proud I am of the fact that you are introducing a generation to a new experience.
Trying.
And you are sort of finding a way to connect them to something they may have lost touch with, you know. So it's just when we see people, when younger people see younger people doing things,
Yeah.
then you know, they're far more
Yeah.
sort of motivated to do it. I mean,
Oh,
you make Bhakti look cool.
Yeah, but
So
Bani, look, this grey hair's coming. I've only got a few more years before I'm no longer cool anymore, so
no, but you do. How do you make Bhakti look cool?
I don't know. I don't try. I think it's just the right time, right place. Maybe the British accent.
That always helps.
Got a charm.
I think so. It's got a charm.
It's got a charm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not looking out to make it cool. I think the two words that I would use is I'm trying to make it relevant.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it accessible.
Yeah.
So especially, in fact, yesterday I was just speaking to a friend, and they said, why don't you chant like more? You chant very simple mantras.
Yeah.
And I was like, because the essence is there in just that syllable.
Yeah.
That if you just chant Radha or Krishna, that's enough.
Yeah.
That we don't need to overcomplicate it. And I think breaking it down to basics is helping our generation to find their Krishna, not their mum's Krishna, not their father's Krishna, not their nani and dadi and dada and chacha. They're finding Krishna for them.
That's very well said.
So that's what I'm really trying to do.
Who is your Krishna? Describe
Krishna,
to me your
for
Krishna.
me, God for me is, let me put it this way. I don't love Krishna because he's God. I love God because he's Krishna. There's a sweetness in understanding the Supreme, reading how God interacts with his devotees, how one can serve, how one can be absorbed in consciousness and awareness of that Supreme. There's just a sweetness. I would say, if I was to sum it up in one word, I would say madhur. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's for me. God. I don't think I could believe in a God or have a relationship with a God that was far removed and didn't have an interest in me and I couldn't speak to on a personal level. So I'm not so much into the awe and reverence mood, which is fearing, God-fearing.
Yeah, God-loving.
I'm a God-loving person.
Yeah.
And Krishna is described as being surit, which means that he is the best of friends. He's the kind of friend, is described, that you know when someone's leaving your home,
Yeah.
and you stand at the door and you wave them goodbye.
Yeah.
So Krishna is the kind of friend that will go half the way home with you.
Yeah.
Isn't that heartwarming?
That's
Like,
beautiful.
he doesn't want to just say bye from the door. He'll walk half the way home with you. And so I'm pretty confident that he's walking us all home.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's so well said. And I want to imagine this when I'm walking, that he's walking us home.
Yeah. I think it's fully a consciousness thing. It's a choice. Like, you can fully choose to be self-absorbed, chasing validation, chasing name, fame, success, monetary validation, and, you know, status, for the sake of chasing those things. But if you do all of your daily activities, all the while remembering that your divine best friend is walking with you,
Yeah.
it changes the entire scene.
It changes everything.
It changes everything.
Changes everything.
Like, I'm not here alone.
Yeah.
I come with my God. I come with Krishna.
So, you know, I had heard this somewhere, and somebody said that, you know, there's a weighing scale. Tarazu, not a weighing scale particularly, but एक तराजू है. And एक तरफ राम है और एक तरफ मैं हूँ, तो उसमें कौन सा पलड़ा भारी है?
Right.
And he says, मेरा पलड़ा भारी है. तो he said, आपका पलड़ा भारी कैसे हो सकता है? क्योंकि एक तरफ तो राम है. तो उन्होंने बोला, एक तरफ राम है, एक तरफ मैं हूँ, और फिर मेरे भीतर जो राम है वो भी तो है. So technically it's literally like God is with you all the time. And I think that's beautiful. If you can see life like that.
For sure.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But
sitting in my heart.
Yeah.
Sitting in my heart. I love that.
Tell me something. How does one come about to the realization that I have a God within me?
Well, I guess you can understand it from a scriptural perspective. He's understood as being Paramatma, seated within the heart.
Yeah.
Gita describes how the soul is 1/10,000th the tip of a hair.
Yeah.
That's how small the soul is. And within that soul, or within that spark, seated within, is also the Supreme. So we can understand it scripturally. And then obviously I think what people really ascribe to is the feeling of not being alone.
Yeah.
And how do we access, or how do we activate that? How do we awaken that? And I think chanting is probably the reason how, or the method and the means. See, like for me, when I chant and I'm really calling out, I feel God is nearer than near. You can feel that there's this, it's a, you can't describe it. It's like, can you see love?
Yeah.
When you've got a crush on someone, you can't even see that love flowing through the air, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
There's a certain connection that you, and I think that people are understanding this more and more. That it doesn't need to be empiric. It doesn't need to be, I see it, therefore I believe it. But there is more and more understanding about intuition and feeling and the subtle world.
Yeah. Because in general, I mean, of course, there are people who are agnostic, there are people who are atheists, there are people who are believers of science.
Yeah.
So there is no sort of evidence of God. But I would imagine that for all believers, which is myself included, there is a feeling of God. There is an unknown, which is God.
Yeah. I would say that there is plenty of proof. Like, there's proof in this room right now. Krishna says, I am the taste of water. So it's a case of, you know, when you drink a little bit too much. Did you ever drink?
I will confess that I still do.
Okay, there you go. So when you drink a little bit too much, I don't anymore, but I do remember when I did, then you get the sensation called beer goggles.
Okay. Yeah.
Where you see everything with this drunken haze.
Yeah, the more I drink, the better you look.
Yeah.
That.
So I think that when you are in that state of consciousness, in that state of awareness, everything looks different, right? And I think that that's the way I describe God consciousness, or seeing divinity everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, in America, they call it the yellow bus syndrome. Have you heard about this?
No.
If you talk about yellow buses with someone,
Yeah.
then the chances are when one passes, you'll spot it.
Hmm.
You see it. Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. They're everywhere. It's like we were just talking about Nike shoes, and they're wearing.
Yeah.
So in the same way, when you're talking and your consciousness is surrounded by it, like my manager and I were constantly talking about Krishna, talking about Bhakti,
Yeah.
and so then it becomes natural. It's not like I now switch on the script and I turn it on now and I turn it off now.
Yeah.
It reverberates. That's the point. It's not just a hobby. It's a full-on lifestyle.
Yeah. Conscious living, I think, sort of being conscious of the self, not self-conscious, but being conscious of the self, I think really allows you to probably feel like there's Krishna, let's say in the taste of water.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Hmm.
If you're money-minded, you see everything as a monetary opportunity.
Even people.
If you're looking for love, even people, you see them as dollar signs.
Yeah.
If you're love-minded, you look for opportunities they would be great as a partner.
Hmm.
If you're kids-minded, children-minded, you see every kid, that's not the right behavior, that's the right behavior.
Yeah.
It's a matter of choice. You've chosen that consciousness. And some would say, no, it's my intuition, it's the way I am. But actually, if you were unhealthy, then you choose to make a change.
Yeah.
Right? If I just recently got some blood tests done in March, and I was at 102 kilograms. And I made a conscious choice, no more fizzy drinks, no more refined sugar, no more chocolate. Oh, I'm missing it. Oh. But I cut all of it out, and I've now lost 10 kg just by consciously making a choice when I go to a restaurant to choose the food I eat. And so in the same way, like if you want to really see God and you want proof that God exists, then make the choice.
Yeah.
Make the choice.
But I think that
I want to hear it. Come on.
Sometimes, and I, I hear my friends, and I've realized that sometimes it's so much easier and more comforting to wallow. To wallow and to just be like, oh, why did this happen to me?
Sure.
That we almost don't want to create that shift.
It's because that's what the media tells us we should do. How do we know? Where do we learn how to love? We learn from watching our parents.
Yeah.
We learned in the West, I learned from watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Saved by the Bell.
Me, Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, by watching Suraj Hua. I'm not going to sing it. But by watching all these films, we learn this is what love looks like. And when you're sad, this is what you should do. When you're happy, this is what you should buy.
Yeah.
And so for me, when you flip the script and say, actually, we're living in an insane world. We're living in an insane world.
Yeah.
And just like acknowledging that things are topsy-turvy and this is not how it should be, it gives you hope because you're like, actually, there's a different way. But the media doesn't want that. Consumerism doesn't want that because they want you to keep buying into the same thing again and again and again and again and again because it helps their cause, which is the dollar sign. So in my opinion, again, fully my opinion, choose it. If you want to live a life less ordinary, choose it.
When did you feel you chose it? Do you remember, was it a distinct moment? Was it a phase? Was it that message sent failure?
It was many moments that turned into momentum.
Well said.
It was many moments of choices towards the Supreme. Even in the kirtan, like there's moments, I'm going to be honest here, there's moments in the kirtan when I'm thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
What's my schedule look like?
You are a human being. You're allowed to think like that.
Fully.
Yeah.
But there were many choices that I made, especially with regard to lifestyle and with regard to my practices, daily practices. So if you're asking me for a sweet moment, let me think of a nice sweet moment. There was a time where I was in Vrindavan and I was sitting at Govardhan Hill, Giriraj. It's a sacred hill. It's understood as being a mountain from ages gone by that Krishna lifted with his pinky finger. Yeah. And so I'm sitting there and I'm praying to Krishna. I say, Krishna, do you even care about me? Do you even know that I exist? And in that moment, several cows came walking across Govardhan Hill, and 7 cows specifically. And I just looked and I was like, okay, all right, I got the sign.
Got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely moments like that where it can be interpreted as that was chance. But for someone, like I said, with the lens of love, with the lens of bhakti, you see it as completely different.
Yeah.
I don't see anything as chance. Even this conversation, I don't think it's chance that we're meeting.
This conversation is for my mom.
All right.
I think she manifested it. She wanted to come so badly last time.
You should have brought her here.
Yeah,
I would have loved to have met her.
My dog is having a surgery today, so I'm praying for him. But yes.
What's the dog's name?
Merlin.
Merlin. Yeah. Wishing Merlin lots of speedy health recovery strength.
Thank you. I hope he makes it and he's okay. But so this, of course, is it was fated as well. I agree. Yeah. It was not chance.
Yeah.
But tell me about another experience in Vrindavan. What do you feel when you're in Vrindavan, since you just mentioned it?
I feel as though every step is a dance. Every word is a song. Every greeting is colorful with love. It's a place which I think everyone should visit, but also not just as a tourist, as a seeker. One thing that really kind of shakes me is when, especially someone that's not born here and not of this culture, is when I see the spiritual places become touristic places.
Yeah.
That really kind of irks me.
Yeah.
And so many people from the West are coming here. Like you come during March, April to Rishikesh, there are thousands of Western people there.
Yeah.
You come in October, November, December to Vrindavan, thousands of Western people, because they're looking for the essence. And I think it almost falls on the responsibility on the shoulders of every Indian national to preserve these places as places of spirituality and not just places of get the t-shirt, go and, click a selfie, get some Instagram followers, but see it genuinely as a place of pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So these places are sacred for me.
Yeah. Have you met Premanand Ji Maharaj?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
How was that experience? How was he like?
Incredible. He's a mystic. He's an absolute mystic. He really understands the science. He's one of those people that you can say he knows the way, he goes the way, and he's definitely showing the way. So many millions of people. You just feel like you're in the presence of saintliness.
There is something about him.
Yeah,
I feel like, I've been wanting to go as well, and I will.
We should go together.
Let's go together. I would love that. And when you're in Delhi next, actually, let's do that trip together.
November.
Yeah, November. Great weather as well.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah, November. And if he doesn't take me, then it's on him.
All right, fun.
But I've been aching to go, and because there is just something about him that is just beautiful and innocent and pure and profound.
Yeah. His team have also understood the power of social media and the internet.
Yeah.
And I think that's really wonderful. I think it's really, really incredible that they've understood how to utilize it. I think it's also important for a pilgrim or someone who's really looking for their essence to look beyond that and to go and find sadhus who aren't on social media.
Yeah.
Because I think that there are saints that walk among us.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
100%.
There are many, many saints that walk. They may not dress the same. They may not talk the same. They may not, have such a following. But what you're really looking for is sincerity of heart. And do you know where the word sincere comes from? So back in Roman times, people would go to the marketplace and they would ask a seller of marble, is this piece of marble sincera? Which means without wax.
Oh.
Because what unscrupulous merchants would do is they would fill the cracks with wax. And they would sell it. Yeah, sincera. It's completely pure.
Yeah.
So in our dealings with God, if there's this sincerity without wax in the heart, that you're approaching God not with a shopping list. Oh, dear Krishna, please buy me a house by the sea, get me a flat screen TV, a 1 terabyte MP3, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. But rather we're turning to Krishna like, It's just true. We go with
It's
the shopping
true.
list. We're like, it's like Santa Claus almost
It
nowadays.
is absolutely true.
No?
And it, I not that I claim to be sort of, above it all, but I truly believe that the one relationship I would love
Yeah.
for to be unconditional is the one that I have with God. I cannot
Yeah.
have that be transactional.
Yeah.
I cannot be God, give me this so I believe in you.
Yeah.
Give me this, and that's when I'll come back to you. It
Yeah.
can't be that. It should be I love you and that's it.
But doesn't it always feel, and this is in my life, it feels like we want God, but we don't want God.
Yeah.
Can I tell you another story? I love stories. So I'm a
I'm
story
here
filled
for your
person. All right.
stories.
So there was once a gentleman called Gopal Patel,
Okay.
Gujarati.
Like it already.
Yeah. Narad Muni saw him and he told Krishna, he said, "Hey Krishna, why do you make it so hard for Gopal? He's a nice guy, but why do you make it so hard for him? He has to do all this sadhana, he's waking up early every day, he's chanting his japa, he's reading every day. Why don't you just accept him? Like, why do you make it so hard?" Krishna says, I don't, like, if he wants to come, tell him now, go to him and say, Krishna's calling, come home. So Narad Muni flies down and says, "Hey, Gopal, chalo, Krishna's calling." Gopal looks at him and says, "Oh, I'm so honored, but, right now, I have 2 young kids and they really need me. So, tell you what, come back in 15 years, and when they go to university, then you come and I'm ready." So Narad Muni says, "But you sure? Like, you do all this sadhana, Krishna's calling right now. Like, come now." Gopal says, 15 years, please, just 15 years. That's all I need. So he goes, and 15 years later comes back. Gopal is now a little chubbier, has lost the hair on top. He's got this, the Indian dad look.
Yeah.
And he says, "Gopal, kids have gone.
Come on.
Time to go. Krishna's calling.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. Time's a hustling. Let's go."
Yeah.
He says, "No, my kids just left home. I want to be retired. I want to do some gardening. I want to do some yoga." "Look, Narad Muni, I love you and I love the proposition. 5 years. Just give me 5 years. That's all I want. 5 years." Narad Muni says, "Are you sure Krishna's calling right now?"
Yeah.
5 years. Just 5 years. Okay, off he goes. 5 years later comes back. He's knocking on the door. "Gopal, time to go home." A woman opens the door. She's dressed in white. She looks at Narad Muni and says, "Gopal is gone." "What? Where did he go? I came to come and collect him." "Yeah, he passed a year ago." She closes the door and she cries herself. Close the door and off she weeps. Then a dog comes running by and starts barking. "Woof, woof, woof. I'm Gopal. It's me. Ah, Gopal. I was looking for you. Come on, time to go. Krishna's calling." "No, what? Not now. Like, if I go now, who's going to look after and guard the house? I have to look after the house, make sure no intruders come." So this is our predicament, isn't it? That we want this unconditional love. We want to be sincere with our dealings with God. We don't want to be duplicitous. But at the same time, we also have another hand pulling us in the other direction. It almost feels like these two worlds.
Yeah.
And I think that for us as people of this world, we have to somehow be accepting of that situation.
Yeah.
And not completely give up spirituality because you're pulled in this direction, and not completely give up your responsibilities because you're pulled in that direction.
Yeah.
It's somehow, there's this verse in the Gita, Patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhakta priyachati. Krishna says, just offer me a fruit, a flower, a leaf, or water with devotion, and I'll accept it. And so that's all that God's looking for.
Yeah.
Like, just even in the moment where everything's going wrong, like the podcast is falling apart, in that moment, you just think of Krishna, you just think of God, whoever it is for you, Ram, Krishna, Jehovah, whoever it is, whatever name you call it.
Yeah.
Just say, "I'm thinking of you, just help me." I'm trying to serve you. Please help me. I'm
Mm.
offering this to you. This is an offering from my heart to yours
Yeah.
to help serve people.
Yeah. I mean, it is true, and you say it beautifully, because what could you possibly offer the creator of the universe,
Right?
right?
Right.
There is no wealth or no, like, sort of
What do you offer
massive.
the person
What?
that's got everything?
Yeah.
That is the
The
origin
person
of.
made everything.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So there's possibly nothing other than sincerity
Yeah.
that one can offer.
I think
My
so.
mom had written a bhajan, I remember,
Okay.
and there were these two lines, and they really stayed with me. And she said, चंद्रमा बनकर जो तुम सितारों में जगमगा रहे, ज्योति तेरी के सामने मैं दीपक जला के क्या करूं? You know?
What am I doing standing with my candle?
Yeah. What could I possibly offer,
That's
the
love, isn't
Lord?
it? You know, the way that I see it is now I have kids, I fully understand it. Because, I mean, let's face it, my kids are not, they don't have a bank account. They're 5. My eldest is 5. My youngest is 2.
Yeah.
And when my youngest daughter, when she comes to me with a pretend plastic toast, the kids that have their play
Yeah.
kitchens. So she's loving doing that. She's like, Papa, I make toast. Yeah, okay, go on. Gita, go and make some toast. So she goes and she makes a little plastic toast and she puts it on a plate and says, Papa. It almost makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
And then I think, here I am with my candle. Krishna.
Your daughter's name is Geeta.
Geeta.
What is your son's name?
Son's name is Braj.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love them very much.
I can see that. Why does that make you so emotional?
I think because I never realized how much I needed kids.
Yeah.
I wanted kids when I was younger. But see, having children, it's a life school. You learn so much about how little tolerance you have.
Yeah.
You learn so much about humility and what that really means. You understand what love is, unconditional, sincere. I want nothing but the best for them.
Yeah.
And so you see that in your relationship with God also.
Do you think children introduce you to a certain amount of innocence and like
Sure.
a belief system that is just so uncorrupted? Like, they're so trusting.
Yeah.
I find that beautiful to see in children. They're not afraid of snakes. They're not afraid of anything. They just love.
Yeah. It's a life lesson for us all.
Yeah.
It's not that we have to become childish, but little childlike.
Yeah.
And that means that you're always willing to learn. I think one of the biggest problems with people, and this is my criticism of people, get ready, hold on to your seatbelts, is that people are often too know-it-all.
Yeah.
Like, I know this, I know that, I know how to do this. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about the Bhagavad Gita. I already know. I've had this for years. And that is missing, is this inquisitiveness towards life. An inquisitiveness to want to understand and explore spirituality. An inquisitiveness to understand that I'm not the king of the mountain. I don't know everything. And you see, humility, it's not about thinking about yourself less. I mean, as lesser.
Yeah.
You don't think less of yourself. That's what I
Yeah.
mean to say. Humility doesn't mean to think less about yourself. But humility means to think about yourself less.
Oh, beautiful. That's
Get it?
very well said.
So it's not that I am everything, I know everything. And so children have brought that out in me. Because before them, I was a lot more egotistical. So, yeah, very humbling experience.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
When you interact with Geeta or Bridge, has there been a moment where you said, there's God in these two kids?
Oh, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
What worked for me in my early childhood is that my mum would drop me every day to school and she'd play the Hanuman Chalisa in the car.
Yeah.
I didn't know what any of it meant.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of the shlokas. I'd know all of it full by heart.
Yeah.
Even now, it's stuck in there. But at that time, I didn't know what any of it meant.
Yeah.
She would just play it. She wouldn't even say, she wouldn't force me saying, come on, you have to chant this. She would never force me. And then when I asked her one day, then she said, maybe you should go to the temple. And that was profound because I appreciate that by my mum, is that she never tried to pretend like she knew. She knew for sure, she understood. But she also was like, no, go and hear from someone else.
Experience it.
Yeah. And I think I want the same for my kids, is that when they ask me, hey, Papa, what's all this kirtan that you're doing? Then I won't say, okay, cool, I'm going to teach you everything. I know. Do you know how many followers I got on Instagram? Come on. Do you know how many views I get on YouTube?
Yeah.
I know, I'll teach you. Come and sit with me. What I'll do is I hope I have the brain and the intelligence to do this. I'll say, I've got these friends, you should go and hear from them. Because then it becomes their Krishna. The principle is called mamatva, mindness. Not your father's Krishna, not your mother's Krishna. Who is God for you?
Yeah.
And so I want them, right now, you'll see maybe in some videos, you'll see he sits right next to me. And I don't ever announce that this is my son. But he'll just come and sit there and he'll watch everything, just observing. And I'll just look at him from a few times like, are you okay?
But I think it's one of the most beautiful things that you can introduce your children to.
Yeah.
I've grown up, and I have my mother to just so desperately thank every day, because I don't think I would have faith without her. And I think when I was very young, she would just take me. So we both used to sing bhajans together,
Wow.
and we used to go to this place called Shri Ram Sharanam, which is in Delhi. And I remember every Sunday morning. And for a kid waking up early, it's not that I didn't resist it. Right, you're waking up a small kid and saying, okay, let's go, and we're going to listen. Yeah, we're going to listen to Amritvani, and we're going to listen to bhajans, and but I'm so glad she did, because I feel like through my teenage, if I was going through my ups and downs, I think the reason that sanity prevailed, and the reason that I didn't sort of go any other direction is because I just had such a huge anchor, which was faith. And this is probably the best thing you're doing for your children.
Yeah, I'm trying. The Srimad Bhagavatam actually even says that the worst sin, the worst aparad that one can commit is to pass on your faults to your children. And, we all have faults. Like, we hide them away. We put them at the back of the shop, We don't want to show anyone.
Yeah.
Anger issues, rudeness, intolerance, greed. We all suffer from various degrees of all of these things. But to pass that on to your children, that's one thing that we should really try our best not to do.
Yeah.
Really try our best not to do. Because they're a blank canvas. They're a blank do you have kids?
No, I don't. I'm not married.
Do you want them?
I do.
I wish you many children.
I do. I think I've always, as you said, and I think my reason for sort of wanting children has always been that I think they make you better.
For sure.
And I think that I would love to experience that kind of unconditional love, because I know myself enough to know I don't know if I will feel that for anyone other than my child.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You feel it after you had kids. You can, like, when I see the kids now on the street here, I can't help but cry. Before I wouldn't watch, I wouldn't look.
Yeah.
But I mean, whenever people are in the car with me, they see me like get noticeably uncomfortable.
I think it can be an extremely transformative experience,
fully.
and for that, I would love to have children, and that could even be counted as selfish, right?
Yeah.
That you want to be the best version of yourself. That's why you want to have kids, and I'll take that.
No, I think it's part of our dharma. It's part of our duty to try and maintain family, especially if you're not an ascetic, if you're not someone who's going to go for the Swami route.
Yeah.
Then it's very natural. We actually, Mother Teresa said it best. Even if you're a Swami or you're what you are, Mother Teresa said that the greatest desire and need for every living entity is to love and to be loved.
I agree.
And in a world where it's very difficult to love others outside of your own home, then at least have it at home.
Yeah.
Try and create that at home.
You're a very emotional person, Radhika. I can see it.
My heart is...
Your eyes have teared up twice through this.
I'm not ashamed of it at all.
I don't think you should be. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful to even sit in the presence of someone who's like you.
I get teased about it sometimes because I'm a little bit too soft. But see, I think, let me say it like this. Krishna likes soft butter. So I have to maintain that softness.
Krishna likes soft butter.
Yeah. I might look like a strong fella with a, macho. And I am sometimes. I can be heavy and I can be strong. But I think it's important that as men of today, we also accept our emotions and we accept that we're not fully always in control of everything.
Yeah.
It's a very masculine stereotype trait. So
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Krishna loves soft butter.
He loves
Oh
soft
my
butter.
God. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful quality to have. What a beautiful quality to seek in
Not
someone
always.
as well.
Sometimes. You
Sometimes.
brought up my kids. What do you expect?
Okay. What is your favorite verse of the Bhagavad Gita? Give me one. I know everything about the Bhagavad Gita is beautiful for you. I know it. Maybe one of today. What comes to mind today?
Yeah, today, okay, the verse of the day is Man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyachi mam namaskuru. I don't want to show off. The verse says, think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and you will come to me without fail. The part of that verse that really strikes me today is think of me. Make a choice to think. You have a choice to think about so many things. Oh, Bani, I could be thinking about, what can I think about? Another vegan eatery in Mumbai, or I don't know, our next engagement, whatever
Yeah.
you can choose. There are so many things that you have choice on, and so I'm choosing, my Lord, to think about you right now. So if you like, you can even close your eyes in this moment, and you can even picture God as you see. If you don't have any image coming to your eyes right now, you can hear this verse, Kandar Bhagavati Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham, that Krishna is described as having lotus-like eyes, lotus petal eyes. He has a beautiful peacock feather in his hair. He's surrounded by millions, Kandar Bhagavati, he's surrounded by millions of cupids. Cupids are those beings that are filled with love and can expand love, and is dressed as a cowherd boy with a golden dhoti. And in that way, in just 10 seconds, dear friends, we've chosen to think about God.
You are a magician. I love that. Oh, that's beautiful.
Anything good you see in me is my teachers. Anything bad you see in me
That's
is
all you.
definitely me. That's me. That's on me.
I say that about myself too. I feel like
Yeah.
anything good in me, that's my parents.
Yeah.
Anything bad, I'll own it. That's all me.
Own it. Own
Yeah.
it. Got to own your faults.
Yeah.
There's a verse that I remember that says that if you own your faults, then when someone calls you out on it, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he writes it in a purport that if you own your faults and someone calls you out on it, it won't hurt you as much.
It doesn't hurt you as much. In fact, it almost stumps the other person too.
Yeah, right. It's like when someone says to me like, oh, come on, man, you're so self-absorbed. I'm like, yeah, that happens sometimes. They're like, oh, huh? Can't criticize you anymore, can I?
Yeah.
So it's okay, yeah. Say what you like about me.
It's also so liberating to apologize, I feel.
Mm.
I now have become a person who finds it very easy to apologize. So if I've offended someone in any way and they tell me about it, I mean, I would not willingly offend anyone, but unconsciously if I have.
Sure.
And they tell me about it, and I would find it very easy to say, you know what, I'm really sorry. I didn't intend on doing that. I'll do better next time. I know better now.
Yeah.
And suddenly you just feel like you don't have to carry the weight of that anymore.
Right.
It's just so easy to
Yeah,
just
for
say,
sure.
I'm sorry. I
sure.
hurt your feelings. I didn't intend to.
And more as life is taking me down a direction of being more of a public figure, I think the greatest asset is when you can say, I don't know, and I'm sorry. These two words, I don't know, I'm sorry.
Tell me, Radhika, how are you managing this sort of public persona, this massive following, and keeping that sanctity in your heart, that Krishna consciousness alive? Like, aren't they both very sort of counterproductive to one another, practically speaking?
A knife in the hand of a surgeon or a knife in the hand of a thief. The knife has not changed. So, Pran Pratishta, come name, come fame, many opportunities. I try to use it in my Lord's service.
Yeah.
And in that way, when I remember it's not about me, it never has been about me.
Yeah.
It's about the message. And the message is clear. Japite japite korile pagal. Fall madly in love, chant and fall madly in love. And in so doing, try to serve others.
Yeah.
Try to love others, no? This world is filled with so much division and so much hatred and so much desire to use and abuse others and to try and manipulate and try and be hypocritical, where you do one thing, you say one thing, and you do another thing. This world is such a crazy place, an insane place. And yet, somehow or other, we have to do our bit to try and serve. So whatever Krishna gives, whatever God gives me, I'm trying my best. I don't always do so well, but I try my best to use it back in my Lord's service. And, it's not because I'm trying to change the world.
You're trying to change you.
I'm trying to change me. Because at the end of the day, when everything's said and done, when these cameras switch off, when we go our separate ways, and the time will come, even though I don't believe it yet, and the time will come where I have to leave from this body, I want to sincerely tell God that I tried my best.
Yeah.
If Krishna has given me all of these moments, all of these awakenings, all of these opportunities, and I still don't make it, then what to do? I tried my best. Because in the end, it was between me and my God. It was never about you and them anyway. People are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you're kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you're honest, people may cheat you. Be honest anyway. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best that you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway. For you see, in the end, my child, it was between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway.
It's beautiful.
So it's pointing to this point that I'm making, that I want to be, in the end, Surdas, he's a famous poet.
Yeah.
When he was dying, he lay on the floor with his head facing the earth of Vrindavan, his head in the sand of Vrindavan. And all of his followers were surrounding him and said, why are you doing this? He said, because I want to come face to face with Krishna. I came into the world like this, and I want to leave the world face to face with Krishna. Between me and my God. It was never between you and them anyway.
It was never between you and them anyway.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Very profound.
The poem is from Mother Teresa. It's not mine.
But it's, I mean, there is so much profundity in it, that it was never between you and them anyway.
Yeah, fully.
It's just me and God.
In the first 20 years of our lives, we are so concerned about what people think of us.
Yeah.
We dress a certain way, hairstyle a certain way, beard a certain way. We're so concerned what people think about us. And in the next 20 years of your life, you don't give a what people think about you.
Yeah.
Right? I'm in that phase right now.
Likewise.
Right?
Likewise.
And in the last 20 years, I'm told, of your life, you realize they weren't thinking about you anyway.
Oh, nice.
It's crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy.
They weren't thinking about you anyway.
I don't care what they think. I secretly care. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to get to that point where I'm like, oh, they weren't even thinking about me. No one was even thinking about me anyway.
They weren't thinking about you anyway.
No.
Oh, man. That is so true, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I often think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, all these numbers on social media is cool. But really, truly, it's between me and my God, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's never between me.
And it's helping those people find their Krishna.
Fully, that's the aim.
That's the aim. Everyone finds their Krishna.
Fall madly in love.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What is love for you, Radhika?
Well, the obvious one is that it's a feeling. But I would say further, love is not a feeling alone. It's a verb. It's an action. There's a model that I was shown by my teacher, Sachinandana Swami. It shows 3 hearts, concentric hearts, a heart within a heart within a heart. The first heart represents do something. Everyone in this world has to do something. Some are wonderful camera engineers, others are lighting engineers, some of us are podcast hosts, some of us are marketing experts, some of us are managers, some of us are chefs, and some of us are painters, and all sorts. We all have to do something in this world. Don't think that you can't do something.
Yeah.
You cannot sit in a cave unending. You have to do something. You even have to eat.
Yeah.
Activity is part of life.
Yeah.
So do something. That's the first heart.
Yeah.
Second heart is for higher purpose, for God, for higher purpose, not just about me, my, self. Do something for higher purpose. That's the second heart, for God. The third is in a favorable mood. So do something, but do it for higher purpose. Do it for God. Do it lovingly, in a favorable mood. Do it sincerely. And that's bhakti. That's love. Because
That
if I
is
was to
bhakti.
offer you this water, I'm doing something. And I'm not offering it to me, I'm offering it to you. Do something for higher purpose, but do it lovingly.
Oh,
Huh?
I get it.
That's love.
I get it. That's love. That's beautiful.
What's love for you?
I had read in The Alchemist that it
Great
is
book.
great book, that it's the language of the soul.
Mm.
And I think that is the only way I've understood it.
Wow. The language of the soul.
It's how souls
I'm going to
communicate.
steal that.
Yeah, take it. It's Paulo Coelho's, but take it.
Wow.
But that's just all I've understood of it. Because there is no one kind of love, right? But it is how my soul connects with your soul. It's how we communicate. It's how we express.
communicate. It's how we express. It's like on Valentine's Day, what color flowers do generally the men buy the ladies, stereotypically?
Yeah, red roses, I
Red
would imagine.
roses.
Yeah.
What color flowers do you like?
Do I like?
Yeah.
I like purple lisianthus.
So whoever is your future, Mr. Bani, remember this. Because she doesn't want red flowers. She wants... My wife's favorite flowers are calla lilies.
Oh, I love calla lilies. They're beautiful.
Yeah, I went to a big office 2 days ago for a meeting, and with the promoters who are doing my November tour in India, and they gave me calla lilies.
Oh.
And the first thing I did was I took a picture and I said, "Hey, Davy, this is for you."
Your names in your family are
Yeah.
stunning.
Yeah, we didn't choose them.
Yeah.
It's nice. We tried to. It's purposely done. Why? Because one of my teachers, Burijan Prabhu, he says that you should arrange your life in such a way that you never forget God.
Arrange your life
in such a way that you never forget.
God.
So names you're saying them all the time now.
My name is also from Gurbani.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
You heard
voice
it here
of God.
first.
Yeah.
Bani as in Gurbani.
Yeah. Guru ki Bani, yeah, the voice of God.
Voice of God. You should use the full name.
I think the letter they gave my mom was B, so then she picked Bani
cool.
instead of Gurbani. But
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
But that's beautiful. You should design your life in such a way that you never forget God.
It's a choice, isn't it? We choose to design our lives in so many ways. From everything from what we wear, all the way down to the way we speak, the way we conduct ourselves. So if that conduct is done consciously, just little thought, it will take the initial step. Like if you had met me 10 years ago, Bani, I was not like this.
Me too, my friend.
Right. But it's conscious choices or experiences that mold me. And like yesterday I was on a podcast and someone asked me to sing a little Bollywood song. And I said, "I'm really sorry, I won't do it."
Why would they say that?
I said, they asked me, why won't you sing? Is there a problem? And I said, no problem. I'm just making a choice to keep my consciousness sheltered. It's you have to consciously make an effort. Otherwise, who am I but just a sheep that's being guided by all the other influences of the world? And I'm choosing this. I'm making a stand. This is how I want to be.
Yeah.
And
good for you.
I'm going to try my best this way.
Love that. Sadhguru said this to me. I'd asked him, how do I become the best version of myself?
Yeah.
And how do I train my thoughts so that they encourage me to be the best version of myself, and that they don't hold me back or sort of restrict me from being the truest sort of form of, my own self. And he said that there are two kinds of thoughts.
Yeah.
There are only two kinds of thoughts. There are conscious thoughts and there are compulsive thoughts. It's the compulsive ones that will hold you back. So what you want to do is increase how many conscious thoughts you have. And that can only happen through sort of meditation and
practice.
bhakti. Yeah, it's practice. So he's like, when you only start living consciously, you are far more likely to become the version of you that you want to be.
Definitely.
So sort of get rid of the compulsive thoughts
Definitely.
and just live consciously.
Yeah. It's not easy when you're hungry and you're tired and someone just says that one thing that triggers you.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Conscious in that moment.
No, it is.
But it's a practice. It's a muscle.
It's like a riyaz only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a riyaz.
Yeah.
It's like you go to the gym, you can't pick up the 30 kilo weights immediately. You got to start with 10s
Yeah.
and 20s and 30s.
Hmm.
So it's like that. So if you're not practiced, you can tell. Okay.
There's a quote that I read. It's my favorite one. I say it many times. It's that between stimulus and response there lies a gap, and that is where all of your wisdom lies.
That's it.
You know. So how you sort of react to a situation, knowing fully well that I am hungry, I am angry, and this is a trigger.
Yeah.
But how must I be? That
Yeah.
is where your wisdom lies.
Apparently the Buddha,
Yeah.
he said a moment of peace and a moment of anger can save you 1,000 moments of regret. One moment of peace and a moment of anger can save you 1,000 moments of regret.
That is beautiful. Wow. It's a good one to take back.
Yeah. If you're angry right
Beautiful.
now, one moment, peace, calm down.
Yeah.
Everything will be all right. The world's not going to end.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you the last question.
Cool.
In the interest of time.
Okay.
But because I have to.
Okay.
I have read somewhere, and you are better equipped to answer this to me, that you can get to Krishna through Radha.
Mhm.
How does that work? And what is it about that love that is, I don't know, one that everyone wants to have?
Krishna is a person.
Hmm.
He's not an energy alone.
Hmm.
He's not far removed from having feelings. God is a person. Krishna is a person. And he's the epitome of love. So where there is a lover, there is a beloved.
Hmm.
And Krishna's beloved is Radha.
Hmm.
And Radha, her name, Aradhana, means one who is the best at love, the best at serving. So if someone wants to get to the prime minister of a country, gift the best friend or the partner of that person something dear.
Yeah.
And then that person will,
Nudge.
hey, look.
Hmm.
It's a little like, how to say, networking tactic as well. Isn't it?
Yeah,
If you're going to a party and you know there's a big don there,
Yeah.
then you don't go straight for the big don. You first start with their partner, or start with their kids, or you start with their friends.
Yeah.
And in that way, they go, that guy is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Or that girl is so nice.
Yeah.
So the same way Radha is like that. She'll nudge Krishna and say, look, you're a devotee.
Hmm.
Now I'll tell you a further part. If you want to get Krishna, you go through Radha. If you want to get Radha, you go through the Sankirtan. Go through the chanting.
Hmm.
Because when you try and help others, because Radha is the eternal mother.
Yeah.
So when you try and help others to become lifted, to rise in their consciousness, become elevated in their connection, then she sees, look, you're helping your brothers and sisters. When a mother sees that two children are helping one another,
Yeah.
she becomes so happy.
Yeah.
My wife sent me a video yesterday of my kids playing together, and they're just like playing together, not fighting together, but playing together. And so that's what we're doing here. We're playing together. Let's play nicely. Let's play in celebration of the Supreme. And in that way, maybe one day, Kripa Katakshastava, when will that day come where the sidelong glance of Sri Radha will fall on me? And in so doing, my life will be complete. Jai Shri Radhe.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Radhika. I have not had this wonderful a morning in a very, very long time.
Oh,
So
big
I
sweet.
do owe it to you to have shed so much light on such profound sort of topics and many of my interest. So thank you so much. I am so excited for your tour, and I'm going to come
You
for
gotta
this
be
one.
there.
I'm going to come.
You got to be there.
Yeah, because I missed the last one, as I told you. It's like, the mums who love you. So mine's going to come along with me. I'm going to get her.
You'll be surprised. Like the audience that comes in these concerts is very young.
I'm sure, because that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
beauty of actually having a younger person do it is
Yeah.
that they make it look cool, right? So younger people sort of feel drawn and come. But I'm very excited for it,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited to sort of witness that energy, be in that
Yeah,
state
it's
of
going to be
mind.
wonderful. It's like there's 10 of us coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing the A team. It's not like, you know, people that I've just met. I'm bringing like the original guys that have done like Union Chapel with me,
Yeah.
that have toured with me historically. And yeah, we've got some new compositions in there. But
Nice.
also, and when I say new compositions, the mantras themselves are ancient. I'm not changing anything there.
Yeah.
But the melodies and the way which we arrange it musically, it's all done so that you can feel a sincere connection.
Yeah.
So we're going to really give it our best. But yeah.
It's
I'm
going to
really
be
excited.
amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. And you know, again, I think the one in Delhi, if I'm not mistaken, is 16th November, and that's where
Yeah.
I'm from. So that's when I'm coming.
Cool. I'll
I'm
see you there,
coming to
Bani.
see you. Yeah.
And mum.
And mum,
Yeah.
very important. This is for my mom. I'm telling you, she was so disappointed when I couldn't get her in last time. I said, Mom, don't worry. This time, you know, we'll get there slowly. Whoever
That's
you want to
sweet.
go and see,
That's so sweet.
eventually I'll find a way. So yeah, we're very excited, and I think that it'll be sort of my thank you to her for introducing me to this beautiful world of bhakti and God and faith.
May it be a long journey for you. And
yeah,
may it
I
be
hope so. I hope so.
When I say that, I mean a constant journey.
Yeah, and the way you describe doing it, you know, with your children, that I hope someday I can do it too.
Yeah. The day will come, I'm sure, when you've got little ones running around, and then we'll meet again, and I'll say to you, so tell me, how's the life school?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
Wishing you all
I
the
can't
best.
wait to be soft butter.
Yeah? You already are. I
Yeah,
can see
little
you
bit.
tearing up half the time.
I know,
So,
a little bit.
yeah. So yeah, it's been a wonderful conversation.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Radhika. I'm privileged to be in your company. Thank you for coming.
Likewise.
And before you go, if I can possibly ask you to sing, that would be great.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
It's beautiful.
Anyway,
Oh, thank you. How wonderful this morning has been. Very, very sort of pleased to have you. Thank you. And I'm going to see you in November. Can't wait.